Hello, it's that time again. It's vlog time. So, what's been happening? Okay, I'm going to stick with the same backdrop now. I can't be arsed looking. It's a decent enough backdrop. And it's my own, so yeah, I'm keeping the backdrop. Right, I'm going to get the bad stuff out of the way first. SAD is kicking my ass this year. And even though no doctor will ever diagnose it, I know I'm feeling depressed because of it. I'm fighting my way through it. I'm okay. I'm not in any real distress. Things in my life are going well. So I got no real reason to be distressed. Depressed is just the bloody time of year. And it is kicking my ass. I'm getting through it. I'm okay. But yeah, I'm more grumpy, irritable. Yeah, it's not nice, but it's life. It's life. We got to go through it. We've all got to take the same thing. I know some people feel the same about the summer, though I can't understand that. Right, yes. Now, my arcade joystick, the one I fixed before, it seems all the other solid joints were dry as well, so I reflowed the whole lot. Now, although the arcade joysticks are very good, their build quality seems to be pretty poor. Fixable, the components are quality. The components are really good, but the build quality, I don't know. I won't get another one because I don't need another one. And apparently that Unithor is not dead in the water, the one that I ordered before the arcade existed. So we'll see how that goes too. Now, I'm seeing a lot of pictures posted online. Now, years ago, I used to complain about why are you posting a picture of text when text will do. Well, now it's coming out that all these pictures of text have got JPEG artifacting all over them because people are copying them, posting them, copying them, posting them, recompressing, reprocessing, and they're looking like hell. It's just like the old photocopies of photocopies of photocopies that we used to get before the internet. Just posting text. If I'm gonna steal a meme that's in text, I'll just post it in text. Always have to and always will. Right. And the last sort of bad thing is, it is a bad thing really. It shows the standard of driving that we've got to cope with these days. I was ready, waiting to cross a crossing. I was just approaching a crossing, obvious I was going to cross. Started to cross, and this little driver just went straight through. On the other side of the road, thankfully, but just went straight through. So, if this is what they're teaching them, again, we got no bloody chance. No chance at all. No wonder the standard of driving's going down, seriously. And that crossing is notorious. I mean, I don't just step out normally anyway. I mean, I wouldn't have stepped out on this case if there's anything coming on my side of the road. But, yeah, I thought, right, let's just do this, see what happens. And straight through. Straight through. So, if they were on a test, they would have failed that without a doubt. We'll see. We won't see because we won't see anything about it ever again. But, there we go. That's the bad stuff out of the way. Now, I made a little purchase. This is a ground loop eliminator, and it's cleaned up the sound for external devices like the Commodore 64 and the Amiga really nicely. And the VIC-20 will be used with it tonight. Yes, I'll be streaming tonight, and I'm speaking on Monday, the 27th of November. So yeah. Talking about bad things. One last thing. From Wednesday the 29th, I'm in work for 7 days in a row. Which means I'm in work on the 1st. Which means that our decorations are going up tomorrow, on the 28th. It's a compromise. It's the latest I can get them up while I'm off work. Because the family overrule me and it's always the 1st of December or just before. So, meh. Bah humbug. Right, yeah. So yeah, I had a medical this month as well. And ECG. Oh, we can't read your ECG. You're not fit for work until it's passed by a doctor. I'll phone you back. Well, she did phone me back a little bit later and it was clear, but I'm not the only one to have had that. I'm one of the people who got through, but quite a few don't get through. even though there's nothing wrong with them. But that's another matter entirely. Yes, so all fit for work. Hard disk troubles. I'm saying this after the bad things because I ran the new spin right over it. It was fine. It was just coming up. It wasn't mounting, going on read only, disappearing. So I ran spin right on it. Nothing wrong with it. Tried everything. Backing it up, and it sort of got so far and stopped backing up. So I opened it up. I was going to take it out and replace it. I'm going to have to take the main board out for that. So I just plugged everything back in again. No, everything works perfectly. It seems that last time I opened up the computer and dusted it all down, it must have disturbed some cables. So yeah, another positive thing. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive, so yeah. So yeah, but now I've run SpinRite on all my drives and everything's good. SpinRite is the pre-release at the moment. I had to do a bit of fiddling around to get it working and running on the virtual machine on here. But yeah, all good. It's imminent. The new 6.1 is imminent. If you have 6.0, it's a free update. If you don't, I think it's worth it, but that's up to you. Right. Now, at the start of this long weekend, I had to take my wife for a screening at our local Tesco at 10 o'clock. Now, bear in mind, I didn't finish till 2:30 and I didn't get home in bed until 3 o'clock in the morning. So I got less than 5 hours sleep. Okay, where was I? Yes. So, after 5 hours sleep, took my wife to Tesco for a screening, then had 2 buses to Rookwood Hospital for a COVID booster for my wife. I'm not entitled this year. And when she said at the counter, we were early, but that was fine, no problem. It was quite quiet there. Both of you? No. I'm not worthy this year. Well, I'm not entitled. Are you a carer? A carer? I said, well, not really. Unpaid carer? Well, I suppose. Right answer. Do you want one? Yes. So, unexpected COVID booster. Gimme. Now, I've always said that a yearly booster, along with the flu, yeah, I can handle that. It's with us now. It's not going away. Just cope with it as you can. I mean, I take very few precautions otherwise. If I'm feeling ill, I'll wear a mask. I'll wear a mask to stop me passing it on to anybody else. And I don't advocate. This isn't an advocation to say you should go and get a booster. This is me doing what I need to for myself. I don't want you to tell me to not get a booster either. It's up to me. It's my mind. I won't tell you what to do. You don't tell me what to do. And everything's good. So yeah, unexpected COVID booster. Protected again. And I know it doesn't stop you getting COVID. I'm not stupid. But every little helps. Right. So, where are we next? Right, VIC-20. I got a clear video mod. So I thought I'd do it the simple way. Solder up some S-video leads to it. It's clearly marked. I knew how to solder it. The soldering was a bit awkward with braided cable, especially with the onto the connector, the socket for the S-video, which is not really designed for that. It was designed to be put into a circuit board. But I got all that done and it didn't work. So I went onto the website where I got it from, which is Etsy, and there's instructions there, and the other instructions involve desoldering, not cutting traces, but desoldering. And I saw a comment which says, I did this here, and we got a composite output. Right, okay. So I put the capacitor across the Luma and Chroma, desoldered the emitter of Q2, the transistor, desoldered the wrong resistor and broke it. Thankfully, I got tons of resistors, so I replaced that. Took out the right resistor completely. I didn't just desolder one leg. I thought about putting it back in again, but I thought, no, I'll just keep the resistor back. If this works, it won't need it. And, well, bugger me, it worked, and the display quality is fantastic. And again, I mentioned earlier, I shall be streaming that tonight. And I shall also be streaming around Christmas. It won't be Christmas Day. But that's been banned. Oh dear. So yes, that worked. That worked. So it was a success in the end, and it really is worked good. The only trouble is the flickering on my S-Video Composite adapter doesn't go away, but it connects to my SCART, which is that thing with the source thing, which stays there for ages, and that works fine. That works fine. I do want to get a new SCART or SCART S-Video Composite all-in-one. Every time you get one, it's going to be a risk of quality. The only good one to get is the RetroTink 5X. That is bloody expensive. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay. Now, my old laptop I put to use. I put Batocera on there. I think I mentioned this in the last vlog. I tried it on stream. Now, the controls, setting up a controller in Batocera is a nightmare. This is why I prefer front-end emulators. This is why I hate front-end emulators, sorry. I prefer just raw, get straight into the emulator itself, so you can set each one up as you want. But once I got used to the controls, how it was all laid out, set it up, messing around here, there, and everywhere, it worked. It worked really well. Surprisingly. Got everything set up. Yeah, it's all set up, but it's just clunky as hell. That's why I like the Mr. Simplicity. I don't like front ends. But it did work. And even though the laptop is not suitable for the higher end stuff, like Dreamcast or stuff like that, or even Amiga, it struggles with Amiga. For the normal stuff on MAME, it keeps the CPU of the computer clear that I'm streaming on. So yeah, it worked without any stutter, which was another good thing. And the last thing for most of the stuff, me got the Zap annual. Put it on Quick Starter. It wasn't quick. Kickstarter's never quick, but I got it on Kickstarter and it came through the door this week. So yeah, my Zap annual, I'm keeping up to date. This is the A4 version, as you saw. I don't know what that's going to look like on green screen, especially with the light shining off it. But yeah, and it's got a lot of good articles in there. So yeah, as usual, keeping up with my retro stuff. And I'm going to do something now, which I've decided to make a feature. I'm going to do a shout out to one particular channel, maybe YouTube or Twitch, for each vlog. And today it's going to be the one who basically gave me the boost to get into creating my own retro video channel and to get into streaming. And that's Alan Stewart Mainmeister. I'll put the link to his YouTube channel in the description. And yeah, he's the one who got me into it. Scots bloke, very outspoken, doesn't care, doesn't fit in with the crowd, which is probably a good thing because he's different to anybody else. And we've got a great community going. There'll be more shout out from this community as we go along. But yeah, he does nothing conventional. Nothing is conventional. And of course, we recently did that charity stream, which raised £1,500 for two charities. So yeah, this has been a bit of an awkward vlog to film. There's been a few interruptions, as you can see by the jump cuts. Anyway, I'm going to finish as usual with the Ukraine flag, because that situation with Ukraine is not showing any sign of ending. Russia, just get out. And I don't say that just because it's Russia. I say that of everybody. It should be, nobody should be. But Russia are massively aggressive here. There's other situations going on in the world as well. Yeah, but Ukraine is the one I've been keeping up with the most. Not a pleasant situation. Also, the Middle East, not a pleasant situation. Yeah, a whole country isn't a terrorist organisation. Sorry. So, anyway, we'll finish it there. And until the next one, well, hang on, let me think. The next one's sort of close to Christmas. So it'll be, yeah, it will be a different background. Anyway, have a lovely 3 weeks. Until the next one. Ta-ra now.